So, the president addressed the nation last night after the rugby win on the weekend. Amazing. Was it though? I just got a message from an ex-team member, Alana, and she said, "Hey Rich, please dare the president to a course in presentation. My goodness, that's a case study all in itself." Okay, so now I have to watch this thing. Now I try to make it a life rule not to watch too many presidential addresses, but let's see how this one goes, shall we?
On Saturday night, South Africans watched with great pride and joy.
Okay, first of all, Mr. President, please stand up. Please stand up. You're doing an address. Even the interpreter is standing up. Stand up. This is a joyous occasion. That would be my first point of view. You can get up on your feet. We all know that you can stand because we saw you just fine when you were holding the Webb Ellis trophy. Let's carry on.
We thus gained the bragging rights of being the only nation to have won the Webb Ellis trophy 4 times. As a nation, we should be overjoyed.
Tell your face. Tell your face. Okay, the first law of presenting, and this is something we say to people over and over again. The first law of presenting, we call it the Amsterdam Principle. Your audience can never enjoy receiving a presentation more than you enjoy delivering it. This is a celebration, Mr. President. You gotta smile. Again, even the interpreter, look, watch.
As we celebrated and watched.
Okay, the interpreter is showing more joy than you are. Look, I understand. It's Bablas, it was a big weekend. I totally get it. But we've really got to understand that this is a celebration.
Their resilience and determination to overcome some of the best teams in rugby in the world.
Okay, so this is, do you remember when you listen to his voice, way back when I was younger, even in Scotland and in South Africa, television turned off, right? It went to a test pattern. But just before it did that, right before, there was a dude who would show up and say a prayer. And it would be at the end of the night and it would get you and lull you into a sense of calm. And this is that guy. Cyril, Mr. President, if ever this whole president gig doesn't work out for you and you're looking for another thing to do, late night prayer, end of TV, that could be your thing. Just putting it out there for you.
At moments when their cause seemed lost and our hearts almost stopped, they fought back and they emerged victorious.
Okay, I know I've spoken already about show your face, but this is a very, very important thing, right? There needs to be emotional amplitude in every single talk. The emotion has to rise and go down. So our heart stopped. And then we came out of it. There has to be something here. Now, I understand he's reading a script, and you could say that maybe his second language, not his first language, but he can speak the language. We don't have a language problem here. We have an emotion problem, a lack of emotional investment in a message that is an emotional message. That's the most important thing here. There are different speeches in different times. There is a time to be somber, but this is a time to be celebratory. This is a time to be one of the people, and I feel that he missed it.
This victory rightfully calls for a moment of national recognition and indeed celebration of our rugby players and their achievements.
Okay, I've seen enough. Here's the thing. This is not a bad script. I always think that you write a good talk before you design it, before you deliver it. However, we do need all 3 of those parts. This is a good script, but it's badly delivered. And a good script badly delivered is still a bad script. And the script is good, but it's not great. It kind of feels like there's nothing wrong, but nothing magically right. This feels like the kind of speech that you would get if you asked ChatGPT to write it. It doesn't feel like the kind of speech that feels like it should feel at the end of such an amazing emotional weekend. There's not too much I want to say about this because I think that, it is great and it is nice that the president comes and speaks out, but you should be speaking for the heart. Remember, rhetoric is about logos, pathos, and ethos. You want to speak to the head, the heart, and the gut of the people. And I feel that you spoke to the head, you said the right things, but my gut feel is that I don't feel this feels authentic, and my heart is that I don't feel invested in something that I already was invested in. So there's lessons for all of us here, but the most important thing is tell your face.